Hey, what's going on, internet? Xiagax here with another bit of juicy YouTube drama, and well, it would seem that a new Pandora's box is being opened up here. So a couple of days ago, Klein from H3H3 and Keemstar have they've been having a little bit of a spat over YouTube. Basically, something really stupid and really petty at this point. But basically, Ethan, right about now, really well, let's just say he really screwed the pooch on this one. Ethan decided that he wanted to make a huge video about Keemstar that was, well, it was a joke. Honestly, the whole thing was completely unnecessary, and like I said, it's going to be opening up a new Pandora's box. But the video in question, well, it's pretty sad, to be honest, because the whole thing was, well, like I said, petty. Not only that, the whole video, or a very large chunk of the video, was basically dedicated to Etika, the late YouTuber who unfortunately passed away last year after taking his own life. But basically, it just, the whole video itself seemed really self-centered, and it wasn't about, clearing the air or, calling somebody out or criticizing somebody. No, this whole video seemed like it was more about defending his own pride, and he didn't care really what kind of ramifications that this video was going to cause. In addition, Ethan decided that he wanted to bring up old dirt about Keemstar and basically stuff we already knew about him. And if you don't know who Keemstar is, he is the host of Drama Alert, basically a shittier version of TMZ, as if TMZ was really all that wholesome to begin with. But basically, Keemstar reports on the news around the internet, and basically, well, I would say he's, instead of just reporting on the news, he's also caused some of it as well. Mainly a couple of years ago, he decided that he wanted to exploit another YouTuber going by the name of Basherverse when he was going through a really nasty breakup and a whole lot of other mess of stuff I'm just not going to get into. But basically, he exploited him for views, basically causing him to go into a downwards mental spiral, and it was just generally really shitty what he did to him. In addition, Keem also on stream accused another streamer of being a convicted pedophile, which he got completely wrong. As it turns out, as he was reporting on some pedophile, and he just completely misattributed the guy, and he was a real jerk, basically driving the streamer actually to tears. And you would have thought that Keemstar would have done the right thing and actually apologized right then and there. No, instead he blamed his team for it. Yeah, Keem decided that he would blame the people working for him for getting the information wrong instead of maybe just vetting the information himself. No, he wanted to cause as much drama as possible, hence the name Drama Alert. So yeah, Keemstar is not exactly the shining example that we all aspire to be, but I don't think Ethan is either, considering that this video was meant to go after some of Keem's sponsors. And one of those sponsors happened to be G Fuel. Well, at least they used to. Yeah, G Fuel decided they didn't want to do business with Keemstar anymore as a result of this video here. And honestly, Ethan, if I can say, that's a really shitty move. You might be wondering to yourself, now why would that be a shitty move? Well, going after somebody's sponsors is effectively going after somebody's livelihood. Say, for instance, I'm working in customer service at Walmart and somebody says that they want me fired just because they don't like me. Well, yeah, that would be a really shitty reason to get somebody fired, because you not liking somebody is not any business of yours of what happens between the business owner and the employee. So basically, when you decide that you want to get in between a brand and their person that they're sponsoring, that almost comes off as tortiously interfering with them. What is tortious interference? Well, that's basically when you are getting in between someone and a potential, let's say, brand or opportunity that you yourself have no business knowing about, and you somehow interfere with that. That would be tortious. So yeah, getting in between a brand and the person they are sponsoring, that really seems like tortious interference to me, and that actually sounds like there could be some litigation involved there. But I think, honestly, we really have to think about the bigger picture here, because here are two very large YouTubers, and now one of them decides that they want to go after the other sponsor. But with all of this said, now we have to think about the bigger picture here, because now this has raised the, well, or I would say lowered the bar as far as what is acceptable behavior now, because now we have a large YouTuber who has now set the example for other scumbags. So in the past, if there was somebody that you didn't like, well, you could just copyright claim content that they had used in their video, and then it went from copyright claiming content that was in the video to just copyright claiming a video that didn't have anything to do with you. Now it seems the new trend is going after somebody's sponsors, aka their livelihood. Honestly, if you ask me, now that this was an incredibly stupid move by Ethan, because like I said, this is going to encourage other people to do the same thing. I mean, understandably, I have a very small audience. Perhaps maybe in the future, I would like to also get a sponsorship if and when my channel does grow to be a large enough size. But say, for instance, somebody doesn't like what I have to say, or just doesn't like me in general, well, they just might go after a sponsor, and, well, you can say goodbye to that brand deal. So I guess now we can all take the time to just thank Ethan for opening this new Pandora's box that now we're all going to have to weather through now, because now it seems like a lot of other people seem to think that this is the next adpocalypse. And in all honesty, we really don't need another adpocalypse. The first one was bad enough. People were dropping out of YouTube left and right. It's hard enough to get by on YouTube. I mean, there are people whose livelihoods depend on YouTube, and in all honesty, they need every penny they can possibly get to get by. So yeah, in conclusion, what Ethan did was extremely selfish, because it seems like he was just taking everybody down in the ship alongside with him. And now it seems like we're going to have a new precedent set where instead of copyright claiming somebody or whatever shady thing you can do to get somebody to lose a following, it seems like now we got to go straight for their pocketbook. And honestly, that's not a precedent that I want to see become a regular thing. Anyhow, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you found it informative or you just liked the video, be sure to hit like down below. And we'll see you in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and may God bless you all. See you in the next one.